I can't remember who we have playing this year. No, this is actually I'm really excited about this year. You know, for 13 years we've tried to bring the best of international blues and jazz acts to the city, and this year we've really gone far and beyond. It's really an award-winning season this year, starting with on Friday night, the 5-time Grammy Award winners, Blind Boys of Alabama, who are actually, they're legendary. For us to get them, it's just a real coup for us, and it's their only Canadian performance this year, so we're really looking forward to that. We've got, backed by popular demand, Motor City Women from Detroit, and if you've seen them before, they're just 6 lovely women that get on stage together, and boy, they're firecrackers. They really make the thing happen, and so we're looking forward to that. And then also, starting off the evening on Friday night, we've got a tribute to the Supremes, a band called Baby Love, and they are just fantastic. They look like the Supremes, they act like the Supremes, but they're a lot nicer than the Supremes. You know what I mean. And that's just Friday night at the park, and then of course on Saturday night, one of my favorite performers of all time, and you probably remember her from the Staple Singers and of course, The Last Waltz, and their famous rendition of The Wait. And that's we're talking about Mavis Staples, who just this year became the oldest person in history to win a Grammy Award. So she's coming out to perform, and she's got a killer band. She's going to be headlining on Saturday night. And right before her, we have another legend, the son of the legendary Muddy Waters. And we're bringing in Big Bill Morganfield, and he's going to be performing, and we're looking forward to that. And, you know, unfortunately, Muddy's gone, and we can't have Muddy, but the next best thing is getting his son, Big Bill. So that's going to be wonderful. And then to start the night off, one of the hot new Canadian blues artists, and we're talking about Matt Anderson from the East Coast, and just about last year had the honor of beating out Downchild Blues Band as Entertainers of the Year. Damn it! And he's coming down. He's a solo artist, but you will not believe the performance this guy puts on. It's just a wonderful, wonderful time. So make sure you put that on your calendar, and make sure you check that out. Then on Sunday, to end off the main stage, coming back for the 13th time, the record time, is of course the legendary Downchild Blues Band, celebrating 42 years together. We just have our movie is still running on HBO Canada, and if you get a chance to check it out in September after the Southside Shuffle, check out the movie. It's with our guests Dan Aykroyd and Paul Schaefer, and a great, great movie. And we've got a new album out, and we're going to put on a great performance. And just before we're on stage, one of my favorite performers, and somebody from Port Credit who you've seen many, many times, but in the last couple of years has been nominated for 2 Juno Awards, and that's Johnny Max, and he's bringing in his big band, and he's going to put on a great performance. So make sure you come out to see Johnny Max. Something I'm very excited about, and we've never had before, and it certainly is becoming a world event, coming in from Denmark, the top blues band in Denmark, Nally and his Crazy Ivans, and they're going to come out and perform for you, and if you get a chance to check them out, that's going to be wonderful too. And then multiple Juno Award winner Jack de Kaiser, who's won the award so many times, they might maybe change the name to the Jack de Kaiser Award, I don't know. That's and he's going to be out, so a full weekend of fabulous entertainment on the main stage. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Of course, we're adding this year a brand new event, and it's called the Canadian Blues Pavilion, where in the south part of the park we're going to showcase some of the top Canadian blues artists in the area. So you can come out and check that out and see some fabulous blues. And then once again in Dave Dier Square, we will have a fabulous array of musicians from the state of Mississippi, and coming up to perform for you, where we have our, it's becoming a tradition now where Mississippi meets Mississauga, and they come up and perform. So a whole great lineup on the 3 stages at Memorial Park. And of course on Saturday afternoon we close Lakeshore Road down. It becomes very much like New Orleans or Beale Street in Memphis, and there's 30 fabulous bands on the street. It's all free, and bring the kids down, enjoy all the things that are happening on the street. And to round out our 175 acts that will be performing that weekend, every club, every coffee shop in town will be having fabulous performers, and you can get all the details in the program, which has been put together so fabulously by Toby and Jeff. And then, if that's not enough, on Friday and Saturday night, after we close down the main stage, we always invite everybody over to the Royal Canadian Legion, where we have a jam session hosted by some of the finest Canadian musicians, and we get people from all over the festival. You never know who's going to show up. We've had David Clayton Thomas, horn section show up. We've had different players, and so you never know who's going to show up and come in and jam with us. So it's a great weekend of live entertainment, probably some of the best that you'll find anywhere in Canada, and I'm just really proud to be part of it, and thank everybody, our staff, our volunteers, everyone that works so hard, the BIA, Mississauga, Tim Hortons, everyone that makes this festival such a great event, and we're looking forward to keeping it going for many years to come, and we hope to see you all at the Southside Shuffle. Thank you very much. I can't believe I can remember all that stuff without looking at the program.
Oh, Chuck, that was wonderful. Wow, what a lineup, and I hope everybody shows up. I want to also call up the Toronto Sun, and I got